Hey guys, it's bleedRED here, welcome back to my channel, and I know that I told you that I'd be telling you the story of the first week of work for me, day by day, but I just decided to change it. I decided to put it all into one commentary. I won't be going day by day, I'll be going through like the big lesson, the big picture of the whole thing. I don't want to get into details. I don't want to bore you with names of campers. I don't want to bore you with activities that we did that you just don't care about. I want to talk to you guys about the big picture, the learning experience, the experience in general. I want to teach you guys some cool things, and to do that I need to be very broad about everything that I do. And so let's get right into it. I want to start off by saying that some of the kids there are really great. All of them, all of the kids that are there are really great. All of the staff, they're all really great. I love every single person there. Even the kids who cause me trouble, I love every single one of them. They are all great people. And sometimes you just have to look at it that way, and then you realize, hey, there are some really cool things about that person I didn't realize. And maybe you can get past those differences that you have with somebody that you already don't like. Just think about that person in a different light, and maybe you'll see that they actually have a lot in common with you, and you can try to reconcile your friendship and create something good out of it. I talked to you about my ex-girlfriend. Most of you guys know me from Painkiller already, where I talked about my ex-girlfriend. Well, since then, recently, she and I have gotten together, and we just talked. We just talked for an hour. And it wasn't even about our differences. It was just about things that happened in life and things that happened to us that were funny. Because we haven't talked to each other, like, one-on-one, just hanging out in a long time. And that was just a really good experience for me. I thought I'd share that with you. So if you guys have an opportunity to do something like that, do it. Because it might change your life. That person might be a great friend. And you might not even think about it that way, but it's just a different perspective to think about. So the next thing that I'd like to say is really getting a job, your first job. Like, say you're 16, you're a junior or sophomore in high school, and you're looking for your first job. Here are some things to consider. Will I learn anything? Sometimes people will just go to Burger King and apply to Burger King, McDonald's, Wendy's, and hope for a job at a fast food restaurant that's minimum wage, maybe get a discount on some meals that they might be going out to lunch for. And those discounts may be beneficial in the short run, but in the long run it doesn't do much for you. Honestly, all it does is gets you a mean boss that just orders you around and is cranky all the time. That might not be true for some of you, but I'm just saying generally you're gonna have better luck finding a job elsewhere. Maybe babysitting is a good one. That's not like a working all the time, sure pay thing, but it gets you out there. I mean, it gets you working, and it also gives you a reputation as a babysitter. And maybe those parents might talk to other parents around there and say, hey, it's so and so babysitting. They're really great. They're just good with kids. That leads me to my next thing. Do I have the skills required for this job? You might think that being a candy man is the funnest thing in the world to do, and well, maybe it takes some skills that you do not have. What if you don't have patience? Little ones can take a long time to decide what they want, and if you are impatient with those kids, you're not going to be a very good help. So you really have to realize that there are some skills required for every job that's paid, and you need to know if you have those skills or not, because that's going to make or break your job. And the boss that interviews you will look into that. He will think to himself, does this guy have the stuff? Does he have what it takes? That's just my opinion. Will I meet new people? This may be a good thing or a bad thing. If you are a good people person, if you are a very social person that likes to be around others, this is a big one for you because you want to meet new people. I mean, it should be a big one for everything. I mean, I'm sorry, this is a very general thing. It should be big for everyone because everybody should be thinking about these things if they want to get into a job. So, let's say you hate kids. So you want to be a camp counselor because you hear that the staff is awesome and the pay is amazing, and everything is just going to be great. The meals are amazing, and everything is right around the camp, and it's just going to be a blast because everything is just perfect about that job. Well, you don't like to meet new people, and that is going to kill you because there are going to be new campers every week, and that's not going to be good for you because you're not going to enjoy that job. That actually leads me right into the next one. Will I enjoy this job? This is by far the most important thing. You can't just go into a job saying, oh, I'm going into it because it pays this much. I'm going into camp counseling. I didn't even know how much it makes, but now that I know how much it makes, it's like, oh yeah, this is a good amount of money. For me, I'm a 16-year-old dude who doesn't have bills to pay, who doesn't have car insurance to pay, who doesn't have to pay for gas. You know, those things really change the way I think about what I do with money, and it allows me to be a little bit more free with what I do. And I'm not gonna say how much I make, but I make more than enough money for myself. I don't ask for any more or any less. I don't need anything else. It's not the money that I'm after. It's the experience. It's the job. It's the enjoyment of hanging around kids, and after I put them to bed, hanging out with counselors that are just amazing people. I love that experience where all these new kids are coming in and you gotta learn their names. And I know it's only been a week, but I already love the job. I can't wait to go back. I keep saying that, and it's crazy because it's so hot out there, but I love the place. That's all I have to say. So, will you learn anything from the job? Because if you get a job like a camp counseling, there are bound to be many experiences that you'll go through that will make you a better person later on in life. Do you have the skills that are required for the job? That's important too. You have to be able to do the job right. Do you like to meet new people? Will you meet new people? And if so, how are you going to handle that? And will you enjoy the job? So just keep those things in mind. I guess I kind of tracked off of actually the experience. So the next commentary, I know I said I was going to lump it into one, but I don't want to make it into a long one, so I'll leave you at that, and I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great day. I'm about to go on a cookout with some friends. I will summarize that, and I'll probably try to do something crazy just to make it a good video. And I'll bring a camera and just take a couple videos. Maybe you guys will be able to like those, and just who knows. But guys, it's been Bleed Red and White. Have a